The way to stop the feds tracking you is very simple. You eat your SIM card.
Dim-witted jihadists.
Can I cook mine?
Boneheaded schemes.
What are we going to blow up, Lodge?
Internet. What?
This is the world of Four Lions, a film that does what might seem unthinkable, satirize terrorists.
My plan is, Dave, to put a bomb on a claw.
Writer-director Chris Morris makes no apology for ridiculing Islamist terrorists and their deeds.
This kind of practice is worth laughing at. Why not?
The film centers on a group of radicals who plot against their native Britain, but they're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
What's with the gun?
Proper replica, man.
It's too small, man.
Not too small, brother. Big hands.
One jihadist dies in a shocking mishap. But in the end, while disguised in silly costumes, the conspirators succeed in killing innocent people. To those who say terrorism isn't the proper subject for humor, Morris replies his script was inspired by actual events.
How could you argue with the real-life cases that we come up with? I mean, they're absurd.
He cites the case of a Canadian terrorist who devised a remote-controlled detonator with a maximum range of 30 feet. Terrorism expert Brian Jenkins agrees some attempted attacks sound downright farcical.
In many cases, when you look at it, especially when the plot is interrupted, you say this is a harebrained scheme.
Take the attempted bombing in New York last spring.
Faisal Shahzad putting together his infernal device in Times Square didn't work, bought the wrong kind of fertilizer, didn't know what he was doing. Of course it's a harebrained scheme.
There's a so-called underwear bomber who scorched his private parts. Jenkins also points to a group of Hamas suicide bombers.
Photographed before they undertake their mission, holding AK-47s, which in fact are plastic. They're toy AK-47s.
Jenkins screened Four Lions at our request. He says it can serve a purpose by portraying terrorists as fallible and foolish.
I think it's useful, so long as it does not lead us into the notion that they are not still dangerous.
Four Lions recently opened in the United States after playing in the UK. Despite sensitivities in both countries about terrorism, Morris says audiences have understood his humor.
You would take offense if the film was saying, look at terrorism, ha ha, blowing people up is funny. But that's the last thing it's doing. It's actually just looking at the people behind it.
People, in the case of Four Lions, with serious delusions.
You look like...
To all you non-believers!
You look like
to all you Jews!
Corrine Winter, CNN, Los Angeles.